guys, how's it going? It's me. It's Mary from Queen Bee Wreaths and Decor. And today we're going to go over a little grapevine wreath. I want to give it a few seconds for everybody to join us. And I want to make sure that my camera angle is going to be just right for you guys to be able to see, because I didn't have a chance to move my camera, and I apologize for that. But I am Mary from Queen Bee's Wreath and Decor. You can find me over on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. You can find me anywhere. My website, just my whole business name.com. So feel free to go check me out over there. I'm going to pull up my comments so that I can participate with you guys a little bit. So feel free to. And there's always a little bit of a delay, so I apologize if I'm not like right up on. Hi Val, how's it going, girl? If I'm not right instantly up on your comments, because I have a little delay in my camera. So I want to go over just a few steps. I'm going to give just a few more minutes, because I do Facebook Lives as well as YouTube, so that you guys can get both tutorials in both areas. Of course, I just want to be everywhere. So I apologize for the delays, but this is how I roll. And again, if you guys are interested in coming and checking me out over on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do that. You just type in my name or my business name, and you should be fine. Okay, there's Mike. There's Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike is Fireman Mike today. He's on duty. So everybody say hi to him, which is great. That's my husband. Hi, Cheryl. How's it going? Okay, so we got about 10 people on. Yesterday, when we did my live on the flower tower, I was fooling around because I can actually literally see all of the florals that I had at that time. And I went ahead and made a couple of bows, and I didn't like the gray one, and I went ahead and just went with the burlap and lace. Kind of a classic timeless piece. You can always change out the sign if you like it. Today we're going to use a rabbit sign that I picked up last year. Might even be a year and a half ago. I don't even know where I got it. It might have been Hobby Lobby. I don't know. But I glued on a little cotton boil tail for them and put a little burlap on them. So we're going to put that on top of this wreath specifically. And I've already prepped it, you guys. I'm sorry. I should show you the back. I prepped this yesterday because I always want to let my cable ties set, because I use a DAP bonding glue that needs to at least dry for 24 hours, so that it's never going to come off. And I glue all the way around the edges, just in case that the own sticky back on top of these cable ties pop off of the sticky tape that they use. And I've had that happen. So what I do is I just glue the entire unit together. And so I will use that. I'm also using a tool that is, I forgot what the name of it is, and of course my poor husband's not here. Honey, if you know what the tool is, call it. It has a hole in it, and it's a flat edge, and this helps me get through any wires that I need to through a grapevine wreath to attach, like I did with my bow. So I left these bow tails a little bit long. They're ragged right now. I will cut them up a little bit as I get going and designing. What's unfortunate, I should have swapped my entire workspace around. I usually have my glue over here, but for the sake of us working, because the majority of my picks are going to go into the left side of this wreath. This is an 18-inch grapevine wreath, so I want to make that known and clear. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this around, and boy howdy. I wish I would have put my camera behind me. Darn it. Oh well. I apologize again, you guys. I will get a little more organized as I go. A little bit new on the YouTube scene, but that's okay. We're going to grow. Let me see if I have anybody have any questions. Hi, Millie. How's it going, girl? Hi, Valerie. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have prepped a few picks, and this is probably one of the easiest ways, you guys, to make a grapevine wreath that I found. I just love doing this because it just takes out so much of the work and time. And then I can add as I go. So tell me if that is like in the way. I maybe need to angle my camera up just a tad for you guys. Sorry about that. I don't want to be in your face. Just so that you can see the top and how this is going to go. And again, I may have to readjust that as we go. So you just let me know. Hi, Nancy from Pittsburgh, girl. How's it going? So what I did was I took this beautiful pick that I got. And of course, all of my links for all of my supplies are in my comment section. That is on my Facebook page at the moment. And you can find that where I have taken some photographs of real flowers. They're narcissism. Well, that would be a terrible thing. I can't even say the word. Anyway, the real flowers that I took of my front yard narcissism. Hello. Does that tell you where my head's at right now? I'm kidding. Anyway, and I'm just going to go ahead and fluff that up. Just a little goofiness. I am goofy, but what can I say? And I'm just kind of giving it a little fluff. Once I get it into the grapevine and wedged in there, I'm going to probably, you know, do a little more fluffing as I go. So what I did was I just gave it a little curve to kind of go underneath this bow, all right? And I always put the bow on first. I don't know why, just for the sake of, you know, knowing where I'm going to place everything. So I've got my glue skillet going over here behind my wreath, which was a really big, huge, probably I'll find out later, mistake. It is what it is, people. So, okay. Can you see the wreath better? All right, I'm glad. If you need me to lift it up a little bit or zoom in or anything to that nature, just let me know, because I'm going to manhandle this thing, you guys. It's just going to get ugly, and it is a messy job. So be prepared for cleanup after one of these guys, okay? All right. Well, my glue skillet, I put in new sticks, so I'm kind of letting that dry a little, but I want to make sure that I get a fair amount, which is why I'm using a pot instead of a glue gun. The glue gun I will probably use for more of the daintier things. I do have a few other picks and some florals that I'm going to possibly throw in here as well as we get going. I just want to kind of eyeball it. This is winging it. This is what I do. So, yeah. All right. Well, they're almost all the way melted. Let me give it a little stir. Make sure that everything is copacetic. Yeah, it needs to glue just a little bit, melt a little bit more. I have it on high. Had to open my window, you guys. It was like really getting hot in here. So how's everyone doing? I hope your weather's doing good. It's been overcast here in California in the almond orchard. It's pretty windy today as well. But I wanted to come on early today. All right, well, we'll just give this a whirl and see how this is going to work, you guys. So I put a fair amount of glue on there. Okay. And then I'm going to come up under here, and now I'm going to have to turn this just simply because I need to get in it. And I just shove it and wedge it within the grapevine. Okay? Would you like me to lift the camera just a tad? Because I will be doing a lot of standing, y'all. Okay. And I got glue all over me now. Okay. That happens. And we will, don't worry, this bow later on, we're going to go ahead and go back in, and we will readjust it as we go. And I am just fluffing it out. I'm going to give it some fluff, give it some umph, give it some love. Pull out these tails that went in. There we go. And I just work the magic. Just make it happen. And you guys can't even see me. Oh no, did my camera just die? You guys, I have my iPad plugged in and everything, and but my Mevo is going, so I can see my camera is working, right? Is everything good? Hi Trish, how's it going, honey? Hi Nancy. Hi guys. Well, I had my iPad moving on my Mevo and connected to my Mevo, so you guys let me know if I am still live. My iPad is dead as a doorknob, so let me know. I'm going to just keep moving if that's the case, because to me, on my end, it looks like the camera is still moving. All right. It's good? Okay. All right, Edna, thanks so much. All right, well, so much for my iPad. I can't see a darn thing. So I won't be able to see my camera view very well, but, you know, it happens. All right, we're just going to keep moving forward and get these babies in there. What I love about these is this is a combination of some, I love these picks too. They're very realistic. They're flocked, some of it's flocked. So it has sticks in it. I like everything about it. And it just makes a beautiful wreath. All right, so again, I went ahead and I curved, which we could go back in and curve more and fluff more, but I want to get it into the piece first. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, but underneath, or I mean on top of the bow. Okay, standing up, getting some glue. And making sure I'm not going to have too many strings. And then we're just going to bring this right in here and shove it in. And then just start fluffing it out. That's all you do. And again, we're going to come back. We will deal with that bow once we get everything in. So not to fret. We just want everything to kind of look natural in its own Mother Nature-ic way. Did I just give a new word again? I'm famous for that. Okay, so, I mean, this is a very simple grapevine wreath to make with very high-end quality products. I don't use anything other than that, personally. And if you want to know where I get my supplies, you can visit me over on Facebook, because this will be going on YouTube as well. Okay. Just don't know how I'm going to end my life. Oh, boy. All right. So as you can see, it's already starting to take shape. And I will put in more fillers as I go to give it, to match some of the cream that I got going on. And you guys, the name of the game with these grapevine wreaths is just fluffing, getting things where you want them to go. If you feel it necessary that you need to tie something else or wire something into the wreath, you can. It's no big deal to do that. And I did add some other picks, like I said, over here too, that I'm going to probably use as well. And I do like a little bit, you guys, I'm just going to kind of give you a little glimpse here of a face picture of it, so that you could get an idea of what it's starting to shape into. Yeah, Melody, I'm going to use some of the creams to pull out that lace in this bow. So we're not done. This will probably take me not real long to make, but you know, I'm very picky about my grapevine wreaths. I want them to look real natural. I want them to flow. So you just pull off the extra glue strings as you go along. I'm going to go ahead and roll up these ribbon tails a little bit. Actually, I want to angle them. And I'm just going to give them a little curl. How's everyone doing today? It's Tuesday, right? Is it Tuesday? Not quite sure. Just curl these under. And you guys can pretty much find this ribbon just about anywhere out there. Let me turn this a little bit to get to this side over here. I want to get that fold out of there that they always famously do on the tails. All right. So we got our bow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this sign. And the reason why is because I just want to make sure that I'm not getting too overwhelming with the wreath itself, because it, you know, the sign is going to add a lot. And I want to see the piece all together. Sorry, I'm in the jungle. Felt like it. Right, as you can see, I don't know if you can see my mat. And I can't zoom in because, of course, my iPad wanted to go on the fritz. So it died on me. And I apologize. So this thing does make a lot of mess. Grapevine Wreath just does. And as you finish up your grapevines, you will go in the back later and you will clean up whatever's hanging out back there and fix that as you go. But I went ahead, for the sake of the purpose of this live, I prepped everything just as much as I could. I have a huge stem cutter. I can also provide you with that link for all my supplies, you guys, in my comments underneath the live, on the post on Facebook that has real flowers that are from my front yard. You will see a post that will tell you these are from my front yard. I forgot to post my suppliers lists, but I have all that information inside that post. And he just got a big shipment in, you guys, so I did a little shopping last night, like I needed it. It's fun. It's all in good fun. All right, so I just ran this pipe cleaner right through the back of the cable tie. And they are called cable ties. You can find them in most stores. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them in Lowe's. You can find them anywhere. And I pre-measured where it was going to land on the wreath before I attached them. Because once you put that bonding agent on there, it's not going anywhere. Hey, what's happening, Gladys? Hi. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for joining me, you guys. You guys are awesome. Hi, Jan. Nance. You can't see the wreath. I know. You know what? I would have had to have really deconstructed my craft room in order to put my camera behind me. But, you know, I've got a backdrop that I bought, and we're just moving right along. So, you know, things will change. I will have better camera angles for you guys for the sake of doing grapevines, because, as you all know, how many florals I have now. Hi, Charlotte. Okay, let me move it over by the window as a request from Charlotte here. Let me see if we can't twist it around, because we are going to be working on the rabbit. So let's move this over a little bit. Let's move it this way. How about that? Is that better? You tell me, peeps. My peeps. I don't know if that's any better. That looks a little better. A little bit. We're getting there. That's my famous line, right? We're getting there. All right. Again, I got to clean this space up because I don't want anything else to get messy. And of course, I'm working with some flocking material inside my greeneries. So, you know, it sheds. All right, let's add this thing in here. And again, I'm going to show you how I use that tool, if I can find it. All right, we're going to find the placement. You guys, I should have probably kept it on the other side, because I don't know. I've got to turn it just a tad, okay? You know, my iPad died on me. I don't know what happened. I didn't even realize that it was that low on power. And I started my Mevo through it, which is the way I, okay, I'm sorry. I zoom in for you guys. The hole in this tool, right? I just stick my pipe cleaner or wire or whatever it is that I need to get through this sucker. And I just run it through there. And we are going to see where we want this placed. Okay, I kind of want them up a little bit higher like that. So we're going to take this in, and I am just going to push it through. Show you the back. And there it is. Okay, and I take the tool out, and I just attach this guy on here. Making sure I got them up high enough. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around this bigger branch that's in the back, you guys. Because that is what's holding all of your grapevine together. And again, I might have to use my tool, but I might not. It's a pretty big branch. If I can get a hold of it. Oh, my iPad's coming back to life. Hallelujah! All right, and I just give it a couple little twists. So this puppy is not going anywhere. Yeah, as you can see, it's not always easy getting through these grapevines. Okay, then I just cut it off. And then I give it a little length, because what I do is I just poke that guy right back in there. And that way it's nice and smooth. And as you can see, some of the greenery is poking out back here. I will take my big stem cutter and I will, gosh darn, I'm wiring them up a little bit higher. See, never cut your wire until you look back. How many times have I told you guys that? Don't do it. You need to go up higher. So let's unwind it. Well, this will be a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to go up to this other branch, just for the sake of bringing up. There we go. So that I have the bow directly across. That's on the bunny. I'll show you here in a minute. I just want it to match in height with the other ribbon that's over it with the bow. And that's attached to the rabbit. Okay? See, easy fix, you guys. Easy peasy. Okay? And just stuff it back in there. And now let's do the second one. Take your tool, run the wire through. I give it a little bend so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm going to run this guy right about here, right where the, see how much easier that is? I love this tool. Okay, and I'm just pulling it nice and tight because I really don't want that going anywhere. Okay, and then I am going to hold the sign and find me a place to wrap around a big branch to hold it nice and secure. I don't know, it might slip if I go that direction with it. Sorry you're looking at the back of my head. I apologize, you guys. I wish my darn Mevo or my iPad would have cooperated with me today, because I can zoom in. I didn't know that was going to happen. See how tight I'm pulling that, you guys? Really work it. Like I said, with these grapevines, you are going to manhandle it. Or at least I do. And I have RA, so you know how it is. My hands usually are killing me by the time I end up doing a grapevine ring. They're and bloody. Well, what the heck, man? Come on, straighten out. All right. All right, so again, cutting it off. Shoving it back in. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. So far, so good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have a little delay. I'm sorry. Let me give you a head-on view for that. Again, I'm sorry, you guys. Usually I would make these grapevines facing the camera behind my back so that you could see the full front view of it. But I wasn't set up to do that. And I was in here and I needed to finish this wreath. So I said, what the heck, let's go live. Right? What the heck? Might as well. All right, I'm sorry, I'm cleaning as I'm going. It's wasteful time, but I've got to do what I got to do. Because here I've got some of these cute, creamy cattails that I want to add. Just a couple here and there. San Mateo's in the house. Hi, Annette. How's it going? There's some of my peeps in Cali. I hope you guys would love to come over to our private page. It's just for crafters. It's called California, or actually, sorry, not California. No. It's called West Coast Wreath Makers and Crafters. It is a private group where I allow some lives to come in and share them. And also some people to post their projects that they're working on that are my followers. We are over 4,000 followers here on Facebook. So, you know, I apologize. I normally have notifications, but Facebook cut me off. I don't know why, because I was approved before and now they've decided not to. So, more than welcome to come and join us over on that group. There will be no discussion of any business whatsoever in that group. I have another group that I have for business purposes specifically. Then we also are starting our group for Wreath of the Month, where I put together your kits for you, so you don't even have to think about it. And then we mail those out to you, and you just purchase those through PayPal account or whatever you want. I don't know how long I'm going to want these because they have these, you can't move any of their greenery. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this one because, you know, here's where we put in the fine art into the grapevine. Anybody have any questions so far? It's not just for West Coast, Jen. I take everybody. I just call it West Coast Wreath Makers because we haven't really tapped into the entire West Coast area of all the crafters here. And I know there are a ton of groups available that are from either Texas, Illinois, Louisiana, all over there on the east. And I wanted to make it more of, you know, awareness. That's basically what I wanted to do, is I wanted to bring awareness to West Coast wreath makers and also crafters. But I am not limited to where you're from at all. I'm just trying to bring some awareness to our people that are on the West Coast, that we have a private group, that we want to see you. We want to see you there. You know, I'm from the West, and many people I know are from the West. So I thought, what the heck? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. That way I could find out also too if we're going to be doing any kind of local event. I could let West Coast people know that on top of my East Coast friends that are in there as well. So it's an all-inclusive. How's that for you? We're all about inclusivity right here. Let's see. Jan, come on over. Request to join. There are a few questions that I want to ask because some people are in business groups, and I'd like to know who your coach is, because I want your coaches, if you're in the business, to know that, you know, hey, your peeps are here, and I want you to come and join us so that we can all share, and they could see, you know, where you're at in your crafting and in your craft. So yeah, I include everybody. So come and join. It's free to join. You know, I just approve them, and sometimes the people who are already in there that have posted sometimes don't need to have my approval. So yeah, come in, join. All right, let's get busy here. Let's get busy. You know what I need? Husband, if you're watching. Farmer Mike, or he's not Farmer Mike today. I'm Farm Girl too, by the way. I took off, I put on a very long live. We did a tour around our orchard, so, and I showed everybody where we live and what we do for a living. And my husband is a full-time fireman too. He's a chief in our city, local city. But anyway, I need that pick machine, babe. It's expensive. That's okay. You know what? You can, I don't care if you live in Atlanta. Come on, bring it. It's to bring awareness of what everyone is making who live here on the West Coast, but I want everyone to join. No, I should say East Coast, West Coast. I really should. I just say any coast. How about that? Who knows? I may change the name. But anybody can join. I have people from all over the state. All over the state, all over the country. Of the United States. Even if you're from Australia, I had a lady on from Ireland last night. So, you know, I am not picky about my followers. Well, I've got a ton of signs over here, and I was going to turn my camera a little bit. We'll see how the view looks once I turn it. Hopefully none of my wall in the back will show, and all of my signs. Yeah. Did that make anything better? Dang it. This darn iPad will not come on. And this is the only way I can zoom in for you guys. Darn it. And I don't even know if I could join the live with it on my Mevo. If it cuts off, you guys, don't even worry about it. I will be back, but I need it to start participating so that I can zoom in for you guys. And it's connected. So here we go. See if I can zoom in for you guys. I don't know what its problem is today. See, oh, looky there. Ta-ta. Don't say I'm not crafty. Can you? Okay, so these are my windows back here. Let me maybe take some of that glare out. Can you see that a little better? Everybody give me a thumbs up, a heart, if this made a little bit better for you. Coast to coast, Amy. That's what I'll do. Girl, I'm telling you. See, she lives in Atlanta. Amy is great. She's a sewer too, you guys. So not everybody is a wreath maker. And I didn't want it to be that way. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, my iPad is being such a weirdo. All right, I'm going to keep moving. If I lose you, I'll be back. I need to charge this guy. All right, so I'm going to just temporarily start placing some of these in here. Let's see. Maybe I'll go down with this one because it wants to curve this way. Just to kind of give me an idea of where I want some of the cream to pop out. There we go. That way it's pulling in a little bit of that cottontail and a little bit of the cream of the bow. Okay. And I personally, when I do a grapevine, I like a little bit of some pizzazz coming out here to give it some movement around the wreath. Where's my deals? Where's my deals? I'm probably going to need a few more picks back here. Let's see here. What do I want to add? I had a whole bag of stems too. Yeah, I needed to add a little bit more back here, you guys. Okay, well, let's get some boxwood back there maybe. How about that? All right, and I always take my picks and I push everything that is down on the bottom up. So I apologize, you guys, if you're not getting any of my notifications. I don't know what the heck Facebook is doing. They just said I'm not approved to use the program that I've been using, which ironically is what Facebook merged with. What they did is they merged bottom out and then took over. That's it in a nutshell. And then they canceled everybody's subscriptions. Well, they didn't cancel your subscription. I still have the program, but yeah. That's how that goes. So that's why you'll see me more and more over on YouTube doing tutorials. It's just how I feel about it. But I will always be over here with Facebook. I've been here for years. I'm just cutting a few of these. I just kind of want to get a kind of a gander here. I just need to fill in some gaps in the back here with some greenery. And I like that. So I go ahead and I just start placing things in. The bigger picks I added anyway because I know they're going in. And then I just work around that from there. Just to give it some depth. Because you guys know me. I don't like a see-through wreath. Ever. Ever. It's just not going to happen. This also gives it a little bit of a spring look I really like. And I think I'm going to have to get me some ferns here. Let's see if I can wiggle this around a little bit better. A little better. So you just keep playing it, and keep playing it until you get it all the way where you love it and you like it. I feel like I need more right here. And let me see here. Let me grab some greenery here. But I need ivy. And I don't know what my husband did with all the ivy. We just made this giant flower tower last night. And there's some ivy. There we go. All right. Time out. Sorry about that. Thought that was going to do the trick, but apparently it's not. So, give me a sec. Okay. Take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I would show you guys, but I don't want to move your camera angle right now. Okay. Alright. Now we've got some other things going on here. I also brought some sage green cattails a little bit. But I really want to get some of these creams going in here and some of these boxwoods. This is a boxwood. Again, my supplier, you guys, no other. He's so good. He has the best. The best of the best. Can't go wrong with his stuff. Just get in here and fill out this back part a little bit. And then you'll see that I will go back in there and I will glue everything in once I'm done. But I just want to show you how I place things before I get rocking and rolling with the glue. Okay, so I fill that out really nicely. Let's put in some more cattails here. Oh, got one right there. So let's go up here. Didn't want to do that. Pulled them right off. Anybody have any questions? Sorry, I'm not reading your comments because I'm really trying to get this done. I really want a cattail that doesn't. I'm gonna have to run in the other room and get me some more cattails. So I've got a bunch of these somewhere. Thought this was going to be enough, but it's apparently not. So we'll work on it. And I just keep filling in, you guys. Just keep on keeping on. See there? And then you just twist it around. Give it some love, everyone. Lovin', lovin'. Can you see okay, you guys? You're super, but we all know. Yeah. I gotta put my glasses on, you guys. I'm dying. I can't even read a comment. And of course, my glasses, where'd they go? Oh, for the love of all things holy. I'm telling you. Okay. I put them away. All right. Let me see some of your comments. Oh, yes. HL is definitely short for Hobby Lobby. Don't you love that bunny? I know you know who he is, Nance. Some people don't, though. Hey, Fort Lauderdale. See, there's Texas. There it is. Hi, Janice. Good to see you. Hi, Cynthia. Cynthia, welcome to our group from Missouri. Hello, girl. So glad you're here. I hope you, you know, my notification programs, Facebook blocked us. And so I would tell you to sign up for notifications, but the only way that we could do that now is if you are a follower or have liked my page and saved the page. There is a box if you want notifications from us. That's in Facebook. They took over. So I have like 800 people that I cannot reach. Hi, Betty. Oh, good. I'm glad you like this. Okay, so my view is good. Whew. You got home from Hobby Lobby, Janice. Right on. Good girl. Good girl. Did you check out the link to my supplier guide to Damon's Place? It's, you know, the flowers that I posted in on my page, on Queen Bee Wreaths and Decor Facebook page. I put a post with my front yard real flowers that are growing. They're blooming right now. My bulbs are blooming. And I took a picture of them, and in the comments of that photo, you will find a link to Damon's site. And it's an affiliate link of mine, and we really here at Queen Bee appreciate when you guys use our link. It helps us, and it helps him at the same time. Oh, cool, Janice. I know, I did too. I ordered today more stuff. Can you believe it? I'm not quite sure if I like that color of green I grabbed for the moss. I may have to go and find, I've got that up here. Let me go grab some more cream colored cattails, just real quick. Because I do want to add, and I don't see where the heck my push is. I swear, we got all organized last night, you guys, and now look at me. I can't even find what I need. Here we go. Here's some more cattails. Here we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Hold on. Fireman Mike has really, he's done a lot of work in here the last couple of days, so I really appreciate him quite a bit for helping me out. He's awesome. Gotta have a good man, you guys. He's a good man. I don't know if I might like this stuff right here. Okay. I can see I'm going to have to make another trip to Hobby Lobby. Oh, Lord, like a hole in the head, right? It's all good. Okay. So, as I'm going, I'm just placing things just to show you and give you a demonstration of how my products look when I do this, and then I will go in and I will glue everything in once I get everything placed. Okay? Just fluff, twist, move, stay, right? And I love these little twigs that are coming out. Oh, they're just, I love his stuff. You can't go wrong. Looks great from all angles. And might just add, I really just like the sparsity of these little cattails though. I don't want to add too many. 3 is about the name of the game, and right now I have 3. But I'm thinking like right in this middle here needs something, something. Well, something, something. Maybe towards the back. It's coming from behind. See how that looks. So it's just a push and pull, you know. Figure it out as you go. Oh, I like that a lot. Look at that. Okay. What do you guys think so far? I think it's pretty darn good. I just need to go in here and refluff my bow. I mean, lickety split. That's how fast these come together. And you're, boom, done. And you got yourself a wreath for your shop. My Etsy button is also up on top of my page here. If anybody is interested in purchasing any of my wreaths and products. Yeah. So there you go. There is your thing. So now I don't know where everybody went. My iPad, but I'm zooming back out. So that's my grapevine wreath, you guys. That's how, not all of them are made this way, you guys. I don't always use a large pick unless I think it is super, super high quality, because I really appreciate doing the work with my hands myself, you know, by piecing a pick apart, because I have very specific likes for picks and what's in a pick. But I find the versatility of my, my supplier's choices to be right there with mine. I really love his products. I love the quality. It looks real. That's one of the things I don't like, is I do not like things that look like aquarium greens that you would see in a fish tank. To me, that's not cute at all. Oh, you just got sewing supplies in. Oh, Amy, that's fabulous. Don't you love that? I just love that. Thank you so much, James. You had to find more totes. Janice, girl, did you see my live yesterday of my house? If you guys weren't here yesterday, good Lord. Oh, good, Betty. Betty, thank you for telling me. Facebook did tell you. So what I've been doing, you guys, if you do like my page and you are a follower, you can, I think somebody last night told me that there's a button that you can click to get notifications from me. I don't know where it's at, but apparently you can. Anyway, I schedule my lives now through Facebook so that my Facebook followers can now get a notification. However, if you're not following me or you're not receiving notifications from me, you might want to come back to the page. Maybe you might have to like it, give that little blue thumbs up tap, and get notifications, or save it. There's a little tab that will save my page for you so that you guys come in and you know, get notifications from it. You liked that tour yesterday. Did you see the bees? Betty, you're one of very few people. I mean, we did have quite a few people on at the time. And I'm on way earlier than I normally am right now. I'm normally on in the evenings. However, I took everybody on a really beautiful, Mike and I took everybody on a beautiful ride through our orchard and across the street to the Merced River. And y'all got to see a big gaggle of geese together and sitting on the water, and they all got to take off and they all squawked. It was beautiful. I got the bunny a couple of years ago, Beverly, and I think it was at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. It could have been at Big Lots. I can't remember. But back then, a couple of years ago, that's where I was buying everything. I didn't have my wholesale license at that time, so I have a lot of stuff that I need to get through. Hit on the page and turn on notifications. There you go, Betty. Betty got it. Betty gets it. So for anybody, you guys definitely, please come back. And again, I'm going to upload this on YouTube, and I would really love it if you guys can head over to YouTube and please subscribe to my page, my channel. Sorry. See, I still don't even know the lingo. Subscribe to my channel, and I've got 3 lives already uploaded over there. I've got my tulip wreath uploaded over there, my Easter Bunny top hat, and one of my St. Patrick's Day wreaths, I believe, are over there. But this will also, hopefully, I will be able to save this too and upload that as well. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate that so much. I think I'm going to call it, because that pick I put in there, those 2 picks that are in there were pretty ginormous. I just did a little bit of filler to fill in some gaps, and bam. So this could take you all the way through spring and summer. Like I said, the sign itself is interchangeable. You can always change the sign out, and yeah, it should hold up really well through the summer for you guys, and then you could store it and use it again next year. Hi, Ava. How's it going? Thanks. So yeah, head on over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel over there. If you want to also know more of when I'm going live or going to run a sale, or some upcoming new products that I'm going to be carrying, because I am going to be going into selling product supplies as well. But that'll be probably right after summer. And that'll be on my website, which is just www.queenbee queenbeewreathsandecor.com, all one word, and subscribe over there. And I don't spam anybody. I hardly ever. I think I've sent out one email in a year. So trust me, I don't like to be spammed. I don't sit there and flood your email box. I think it's a pain in the butt. But anyway, but at least if you want to know what's going on, where I'm at, and what's happening with Queen Bee Wreaths and Decor, because we are expanding, yeah, head on over to our website. I'd love to have you over there and subscribe over there, and that way I could get a hold of you once we get into some private groups where I could show you more detailed techniques. You know, we'll be going through my website specifically for educational purposes and private groups. Okay, I love you all. Have a wonderful afternoon and stay safe, stay warm, and don't drive in any of this snow, you guys. Hi, Denise. Sorry, you're just grabbing our I know, nobody got notifications. I apologize. Hit the page, turn it on notifications. Betty and Gladys, they know. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had like 800 followers, or I mean 800 subscribers over on my notification center. So anyway, I apologize, you guys. Ugh. But anyway, head on over to YouTube too. Subscribe to our channel over there. That way, you know, you'll find me. You'll find me. Okay, kids, I love you, and I'm going to call it. So have a wonderful day. Oh, look, my iPad's back on again. Are you kidding me? I swear, I think my house is haunted. All right, you guys. Take care, Millie. Take care, Val. Take care, Gladys. Thanks for joining us, Denise and Janice. And again, Betty, thank you for helping our whole group here. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, all of you. All right. Mwah. Have a fabulous day. Ciao, ciao, everyone.